Ain't it just like a big fat possum to mess up one of your best fox sets? Look at him, he's sleeping. Back up a little bit. There's a set rolling on a, this is the high bank of a big ravine there. It goes pretty far down in there, but this is the terrain, hardwoods, a lot of leaves. It looks real catty to me. Anyway, catch one, second trap in. Catch two. He ain't real happy right now. He's just a little dude raccoon. Sorry, I'm so shaky. I release all the little ones. It ain't much different. I just wired off to this tree and it looked like that wire held pretty good without messing up. Anyway, on to the next one. I had one up here that was dug out with the trap exposed. I had to fix that and fix the possum remake, but go on down in the ravine now, which is down in there. It gets pretty deep. Just to give you an idea how high it is and what I got going on here. It's pretty good ways up to the top, 20 something feet, I'm sure, right about 20 feet. A little bit more in some locations. I've just been, instead of sitting right here on the creek, the little trickle, then I sit right here on the side because I know that they might not be wanting to walk through the water. This was a matter of convenience, so I put a DP by this tree, but you can see how far I am down in here and how all the soil is eroding away. I'll walk around this corner and you can see some more. Yeah, I got some tracks down there for sure, and different things. Plenty of animals rolling through. Get around this corner. I'll follow it out to the main channel out here where it opens up. Spot, it goes on up there for a bit, makes a turn. See these big old walls with things cut in. I think I even see something where looks like somebody dug up under. Either that or the water. Kind of trying to make a hole there. Anyway, you kind of see the gist of what I'm talking about with these locations. So probably they're going to be running this inside corner. I might put a snare beside this little place right here and pick up some of that grass there and make a loop where they can trot on through. I'm not seeing deer prints, so I'm not worried about that. And then I see this spot right next to the edge. Let me back it up. The spot next to the edge where they might hug up on the edge of this high bank. Anyway, go back down here. You can see this. This is really chalky. This stuff, just broken up pieces. A lot of clay in here. Big clay layer coming along around the side of that. I'm sure that's part of the reason why. Seemed like a lot of soil erosion, big time bunch of soil erosion, because the soil is so soft and sandy. Anyway, I'm gonna tie a coon trap here up next to this tree so I can catch them coming from both directions. Alright, if you see what I got going here, I just take that number 9 wire and I double it through the swivels. And if I got enough, I'll come back through them again. But I just kind of pre-cut these and hauled them down so I don't have to carry that whole roll of wire. Anyway, just standard swivels on Freedom brand trap. Alright, hold on. Yeah, all I did was finish up with a little bit of this alcohol, rub a little on the tree. It's wired in there. Nothing hard. It almost fell off. Then I'll go back over here. And I kind of just dusted the leaves off. See if I can't shine up this bank a little bit. Make it a little bit noticeable. And I'll back up from here. And so probably no different than anything else, but I got that smell going for me. And I'm in the bend. And if they come out of there, I think they're going to smell it. If the wind's blowing that way, it's good. If it's going that way, it should, this way, it should stop. Either way. Alright. This trail, they kind of come up around here, around this tree, little bush, and then they go down right over there where I was showing you before. So what I do is, I kind of got my little dirt hole here in the bottom. Just got some visual attractor and some lure. And then I placed my trap down in here. And it's hard all around it so they don't smash it down. Then I'm just going to put the pan cover there. To cover it up, it's cut to the inside of the jaws so as to not get hung up in there when he steps on it. And then I'm just going to put some dirt over the top of it. Give me a second. Alright, here we go. Just shake a little of this natural dirt around it till it gets covered up. Got a little blending going on there. Now I can use a stick just so I know right where the center is. So that's about the center of this thing. And we just cover that up a hair more. And it should be good to go. But I had a few little things there, a couple little sticks, in case they decide to want to go the opposite way. Back it up. Shove these in on the side. Make it hard to go in there. I'm going to add just enough to make it hard. Then maybe they can center up and come around. Now I'll also probably fluff up some of this bush. Get it a little tighter. Make it look harder to go around. There's a little indicator up there that something's over here. A little eye catcher. Make it nice and clear in front. Clear and inviting. Pretty level. Should be ready to go. Alright, on to the next one. Here's the next section. Pretty good ways up there to the top. Walking along here. It's a lot of these little nooks and crannies that they're coming on down. I think they are. There's coon tracks in the tree. Looks like we got the old coon. Or at least one coon, it might not be old, right up here. Just gonna keep walking down here. It looks like a deer scrape, or not scrape, but a rub down in here. He's not too big of a coon. This is the kind of stuff I'm talking about. You pretty much know when you're gonna have a catch, something like that. And I had seen this big gully that come out of there, and then there's a trail that went up right beside that. So let's get up here, check him out. Nice little coon to mess up my set. Not too big. Alright, I gotta move on up the creek. We'll see y'all in a second. Alright, here we go again. Come down this creek a little bit farther. And we're coming around to this, and so it gets narrow where they kind of get forced to have to go through there. Now I got to set right up there by that big tree, and I had one right here tight to the bank, little dirt hole, and you could see how sandy it is. Anyway, that's it. I'm about to put the pan cover on there and then dust it back up, but we had a catch. I'm on a drag right here. I just got hooked to a tree branch, and I've covered up a few feet of it. Not that it matters for coon, but that's not necessarily my target animal. And we did catch a little one. He ain't a big one, but caught a little one, and he wasn't going nowhere because it was a 4-coil trap. But hold on, I'll pause it. Alright, so I went over here and I got some of this dirt from up on the hill, a little bit browner. Kind of match it up a little bit, look like it's falling off the edge. So I just sift a bunch over it. It's already hard on the edges. Make sure they're not gonna feel softness underneath their feet. And then from here, I'm just going to give a little guiding to get him up in front of the set. I'm going to poke a few of these little sticks here. Not much at all. Just get him to come around in front. Maybe give him a little bit of these leaves. Be real subtle about it. Now a trapper might be able to pick that out, but I do not think that most coons or fox or anything like that would worry about it. Still got bait, still got lure. We're gonna head on, see if we can get another one for free. This is pretty neat how it turns into this big downhill. It kind of opens up here. There's the high bank. And then it's got a downhill, and this is all rock under feet here, so it gets pretty steep. Nice little sections. So I figure when it gets tall like that, they're gonna hug up next to this bank, or like these coon and possums and stuff, they're gonna run this edge, but you know, it kind of gets real narrow back here. There's some fresher stuff down in there, coming and going. Canine tracks there. And then now they're forced to either go up on that high side or come down here straight through the middle. And I would think they'd come straight down through the middle, like most of these tracks have done. Got the little highway going on. Anyway, I don't think a person would miss going down through here, as long as you got the right bait or lure coming at them. It just keeps going. Sometimes it's more narrow, sometimes it's just that. All right.